Hey everyone, I'm just looking at Homestead's gear here. Yeah, if you don't need the attack speed or cast speed, the harvest grips are really good. So we need to get a reputation built up with these guys fast. Should happen easily given that they build reputation off beasts. And then we can check out the Black Legion's seller over here. Now the Black Legion, they start off immediately friendly, which is fine. And they have an OA oil, which is not bad. Their notable gear for us is the Legion Aether Spark, the Legion Mantle, and Legion Vestments. And I'm probably going to pick up the Legion Vestments if I can. But getting into Respected even with the Legion is a little tricky because their reputation builds off of killing the outcast, which we're probably going to ally ourselves with her, which means we're going to only get reputation from doing quests, but that's actually not that bad, truth be told. So yeah, our first thing we got to do for the Homestead quest is destroy the little eggs that are around the map here. And these bugs, the big bugs, are actually not bad for experience. The Derpodons. And Flash Freeze does hit the eggs, so it's actually not a bad ability to have here. So, yeah, we're gonna come in here and just kill the bugs. Kill the bugs, kill the younglings. Kill the pre-younglings, I guess you would call them. Point. Skander's Elemental Exchange. Put it on our bar. Turn it on. Now we're a proper Arcanist in that we are leaving behind the blue stink trail. That should be that quest done. Now you can go back for it and turn it in. I prefer just hammering on through. Oh, we need one more egg. God damn it. There are plenty of eggs in the field, by the way. There we go. But we're just going to get on this pathway. So there are a couple side quests you can do in this area. One of these farmhouses has a map that leads to secret treasure. And what's funny is I know the location of the secret treasure more than I know the location of the map, because I almost never go for it anymore, because it's essentially an exalted stash, so I don't really need to go for it. There is a diary you can pick up that is only important in the very end game. You go through that little swath of Aether Ground. Get this waypoint. And there's a... You know what? I think we can just go do this, because we'll maybe have time for it. In the south, down here, is a little fun side quest. I haven't done it in so long, though. I forgot you can't walk through that area. We have to go around the fence, up here. I almost want to just say screw it, move on with my life. Watch him on the wrong side of the fence for doing this. I'm on the wrong side of the fence for doing this, I think. I don't remember if this loops back around and connects. Okay, it does. Yeah, but we're going to go up in these hills. We got some beasts to kill. You'll see a lot of these things in another side area. Some grobbles. They count as beasts. That's an actual Drang-Ool. They also count as beasts. And then you'll find this little camp of people. This is not the journal I was talking about. And there's sort of a horror story thing associated with them. So basically there's a cave up here. Why they're out camping near all these grobbles and crap, I don't know. And we clear the cave and go in the cave. And we find this totally unsuspicious little girl in here who wants help. Who's scared and wants out. Do we open a rift gate to send her back to her people, that little camp, or do we, you know, actually figure out the mystery of what's going on here and that it's a demon? Now, if you let her, if you send her back to that camp, she kills everyone. But yeah, we get Blood of Cthon and Rover reputation otherwise. I think you can actually go back to those people and talk to them a little bit and be like, I just saved your life from a demon. And they'll be like, and they're like, yeah, you sure did. Please leave us alone now, crazy person. No, really, it was a demon in a cave who was like a little girl, and I almost sent her back here, but something seems suspicious. Anyways, we're off. Our job here is done. I have to go back. Okay, yeah. So, from the waypoint, I like to run left and sort of up a little bit through here. Kill these dudes. Ignore the scarecrows or kill them. Break this wall away. Deal with these obnoxious ethereal watchers. Break this wall away, and now we're on our way to the second quest we have to do. So if you go turn in the egg quest, you'll be told to go kill the Derpodon's queen to stop the breeding cycle. And the Derpodon queen is in a cave underground. Now the cave underground can spawn in, I think it's 4 places, I want to say. The first place is in this square. I think it can actually spawn over here. It obviously didn't. We can come up here. So it spawned right here. This is the 3rd place. And the 4th place is sort of across the street from here. We're going to just loop around. It can spawn right in here. So there's sort of these, like, 4 squares of, like, I guess it's farmland, where this cave can spawn. And yeah, it's a very quick check. So in here, there are going to be 2 heroes we have to find and kill. There'll be purple names. And they basically have keys to open up the Queen's Chamber. Yeah, we'll get Myvan's Sphere, even though it's not really leveled up yet. But now we have our permanent Circle of Protection. And yeah, this place is pretty much just maneuvering around through the center. I tend to just blunder my way into finding the enemy heroes we need to kill. Sometimes I have to backtrack, but only sometimes. Yeah, here's one. Or no, they aren't purple named. They are named Grand Viziers, though. So that's easy. It's an easy designation. One is poison, one is fire, and you'll get these pheromone glands. One off of each of them, and they will give you access to the queen. Here's the other one. We are not going to race to the queen quite yet, though, because we have a spot we can stop at to get a devotion shrine. Now there is in this entire area, there's one exalted stash you can try and find. It can spawn in this cave. I think that first cave we just walked by. And then it can also spawn near the queen at the very end. Not too worried about getting it. I'm minorly famous for walking by exalted chests, including this one, where I very obviously walked in the room, like came over here and killed everything, and just ignored the chest and didn't even notice it. But yeah, we want to come down here, break away that wall. So Den of the Lost has totally not a reference to Lord of the Rings in it near the end of it. We have some grobbles and some of the wormy guys to fight through. We'll just start the shrine up. It'll be spiders and other creepy crawly bugs that pop out of it. Nothing really notable or crazy. It's just an area that is meant to test your poison res. Because of these little guys that die and explode. And that is... we're going to put that on flashbangs. That is the Arcane Mine. So this is the guy that is totally not a Lord of the Rings reference. This is Gallus. Totally not a Gollum reference. He does have a rare ring that's actually really good if it rolls right. We did not get a Gallus ring at all. And then this is a Supreme chest. It's not an exalted stash, so it's not a guaranteed blue drop. But it spawns every time, so that's a thing. And now we just run out. Alright, we're back up top. Now we're just going to run for the Queen's Lair. Doing our fairly standard kill the things with the flash breeze and sky shards as they hoard us. Yep, just walk on through. So, the first thing we're going to do is walk back here. We'll get this tiny chest. Oh, heroic chest. Cool. Here we're going to walk up into this arm. Clear it out. So that exalted stash can spawn up here. If it doesn't spawn in the caves. That's the boss. But we're going to come down here. Don't click that yet. At least that door is in a good spot to where you might not click it. And you'll go and fight the boss, actually. It's not like that one in that one side area where it's like... you see the door before you see the boss you have to kill, and it trolls you by putting you back on the surface. And really, really far away from where the boss is. So yeah, you basically rip her out of the wall. Now she'll come chasing after you. She does hurt, by the way. This is sort of like your first... this, I would definitely say, is like your first boss that can really, really surprisingly deal damage to you and kill you if you're not careful. Oh, we got her shield, too. She does have an infrequent blue drop. Now we're going to leave. At least, though, yeah, and it keeps you in the Royal Hive. So you can just run through. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to Blood Feast. You know, that's Ravenna's guard. Basically an anti-bug shield. Now we want to go and kill the Abomination. Amalgamation, Abomination, whatever. Yep, this ended up being a longer one because we did that little side trip early on. But yeah, we'll find some ethereals here. Gotta go buy more of those now. And I'm also dedicated. I'm dedicated to going to places to kill things. I'll in this session, because I do these in you know, chunks. I'll probably go do a side quest now that I've activated that potion. Even though I didn't plan for doing the side quest. So yeah, just run through this cage area. Kill things that approach you. Standard Grim Dawn stuff. Enter in here. Now, if you have something like Sky Shards, you can actually clean this area out from outside of the gate. You don't have to walk in here and fight all these guys. These annoying-ass Arcanists and their annoying-ass Myvan Spears. Yeah, you don't have to actually fight them directly. You can fight them through the gate. And I would also say, if you're fighting them, no matter what, don't walk close to this door, because the boss will spawn then. Yep, this is another boss where we're kind of going to play the kite around the map game, because it has a pretty devastating attack, that. The Aether Waves. But yeah, done and done. Of course, it gave us an okay drop on that pulsing shard. Yeah, nothing remarkable about those two chests. They're pretty much normal. So we go back to Homestead, and we're gonna do a turn-in. Now, they won't help Devils crossing out immediately. I believe you have to get honored. Why did I walk over to the smuggler? Alright, so we'll talk to her. Abomination's dead. We gotta go rescue prisoners in the back half of Act 3, which we're not actually gonna do. And now we have a decision. Do we join Kaiman's Chosen or the Order of Death's Vigil? The answer is obvious. So, we now have the Order of Death's Vigil as our faction of choice. In making a decision related to that, if you're running a character that's more fire, lightning, physical, bleeding, you'll probably go for Kaiman's Chosen. If you're going for cold, aether, pets, more caster oriented, you'll go for Order of Death's Vigil. Or Vitality. Aether, Vitality, Cold, that's their thing. If you are the Necromancer class, you cannot join Kaiman's Chosen. You can kind of sneakily join them, but for the most part, Necromancers don't join Kaiman's Chosen anyways. So yeah, that's a fun little detail they put in the game. So that's gonna cover this episode. Yeah, that's not a bad at all. That's actually kind of a good Necromancer drop for a leveling up Necromancer. Nah. So that's going to cover today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back next time where we're actually going to go and do a side quest. I hope to see you guys there. Have a great night. etc., etc.